Taiwanese people love to do is to stroll around old streets and enjoy the history, the foods, and the sights they have to offer. One of those streets is the Shenkeng Old Street. The name Shenkeng comes from how it is shaped geographically and literally translates to deep pit because it's surrounded by all the mountains. You can easily come here by taking the MRT Brown Line to Taipei Zoo and then continue to take a bus from there to Shenkeng. There is a lot to see. Today we will give you 5 reasons why you have to come visit and enjoy your stay.
Okay, so Old Street in Chinese, which means Lao Jie, is usually a trading center at the past time. So in Qing Dynasty, the southern pass winding from Mongjia to Shenkeng, and it was once a major business center at that time. And the town of Shenkeng is one with the distribution of the tea and the dyes and commodities at that time. I just like started. Okay, and this monument is over 70 years old. It's older than all of us, and it's recorded about the boats and ferry travel around the two riverside, and also how the Japanese built this bridge. And the meaning of this is it's very inconvenient to use boats and the ferry to travel around Aroken and Shenkeng. So the office and people raised thousands of yens to build this bridge.
Huang's historical residence house. This building is built back in 1915, and it is the only one of Mr. Huang's 7 properties that has been classified as cultural heritage. It is also one of Taiwan's most prominent 3-section compound historical structures. So if you're interested in seeing more of cultural heritage, this place is definitely must-visit place for you to go to. Okay guys, now we are at the Shenkeng Temple, whose side wall faces the street on the right side. So this temple is built back in 1838, and it is dedicated to Shuangtong, the god of double loyalty. And the entire temple architectural sculptures, as you guys can see, it is decorated with very gorgeous Ming-style architectural decorations. And the temple is also built from iron frames, as you guys can see here. Also, there's very beautiful lanterns high up there, and also stage set. So this temple is also said to be the protector of the old faith, some kind of like protection given to the Shenkeng old faith. Yeah.
The thing Shenkeng Old Street is probably the most famous for is the different kinds of tofus they serve. All kinds of gourmet tofu like fried tofu, stinky tofu, barbecue tofu, and even sweet tofu like the ice cream, sweet drinks, and even cake tofu. So you have lots of variety to try, lots of different tofu types. This is one of the places you can get the very famous tofu of the Shenkeng streets. They have lots of different varieties like the spicy tofu, the fried tofu, stinky tofu, even cheese tofu or sweet tofu like cake tofu or sweet drinks. You can have them at stores like this or inside or at small shops that even fry it themselves right at the moment. Now we're at the local tofu restaurant and we just ordered some boiled tofu with spicy topping and cabbage. Also a pretty famous dish in the streets of Shenkeng. Another thing Shenkeng is famous for is the so-called tofu ice cream. Here we are at another stand now which sells the mochi rice cakes you can see here. And as you can see there are lots of different flavors. We tried here the peanut butter one and the sweet potato, but they still have different flavors like peanut butter, mochi, matcha. They're good, but this is so hard to eat.
Because it's one.
As you can see, many people are standing in line to get one of the famous taro balls. Also, if you're not into tofu, it shows that there are many different other kinds of food you can try, like the taro balls, brown sugar mochi, which is basically sticky rice cakes, steamed cake, egg rolls, stewed peanut candy, and other things you would definitely like. And if you're not into tofu flavored drinks, you can still go to the next tea shop and get yourself an iced tea or a coffee.
Because Shenkeng Old Street used to be a trading center for tea, it is very famous for its part-time tea. And it's close to the mountain Mekong, where the climate is very suitable for growing the tea. So you should definitely come and enjoy all the different kinds of tea.
And last but not least, after the exploration day through the Shenkeng streets, don't forget to go to the local souvenir shops and get a pretty gift for yourself, friends or family to show them your beautiful day at the famous Shenkeng markets or streets.
of sweets. And this one is my favorite as my childhood. You can find a lot of different kinds of traditional sweets in Taiwan at this store. So besides the traditional sweets, you also can buy some gifts for your friend, which this is Creative Candy Box.
This is the end of our trip to Shenkeng Old Street. It is not the longest street, but it's definitely worth visiting. We gave you 5 reasons why you should definitely come and make this experience. Delicious food, tasty tea, beautiful temples, and a lot of historical background. And if you're still not convinced, just look at this beautiful landscape.